going on, guys? This is a 2006 Mercedes-Benz C280. It's got a 3-liter V6 making about 223 or 28 horsepower. Got a average spec of white on tan. Just doing a quick walk around. Here's the trunk space, just some average trunk space. I got some tools in there. I did a brake job not too long ago. Here's some interior shots. Got a little purple beanie in there. Nothing to worry about. Just some average white interior. Tan interior. Nice leather. This is, I want to say, one of their closer to base models. Here's the storage glove compartment, CD changer right here. Gives you a nice slot of access. Very nice, luxurious interior, I'd say. The only issue that I have with these is there's only one seat that it's electronic. Surprisingly, Mercedes has a levered passenger seat, and I'm pretty sure it's just for these models or some base models. It has an electronic steering wheel. As you can see, it comes down nicely. Starts right up, very clean, very nice. Perfect car, to be honest. One of their better, more reliable cars. Has a nice 7-speed transmission. Very nice radio.
This is Billie Eilish. Hey, it's St. McCray.
Very nice radio. Very great modes. They got comfort and sport. You can actually feel a pretty significant difference between both of them. The doors lock at around 15 miles an hour. All the doors are sequentially locked together. Even in the unlock, some cars they have just the driver's door unlocking. This one has all 4 doors unlocking. It's a very beautiful, comfortable drive out of a C280. You know, the C chassis, they're more for being sporty. This thing has the power. It has the power that it needs. But it has the comfort and the reliability that a lot of people did not expect coming out of one of these. I want to say these things average about 200,000 miles. But I've seen some going on sale with 250 plus thousand miles. Especially the one-owner ones. People like to take care of their cars. As long as there's well done maintenance, these transmissions are almost undestroyable, and the motors are really, really good. It's a very, very smooth drive, especially in comfort. In sport, you really do feel a big difference. It's the gearing for the transmissions change, and it allows more of the oil cooling to come out. These cars are equipped with a stock oil cooler. Crazy fact. When you have an oil cooler in your car, the car becomes more reliable. Heat is basically one of the main factors of unreliability in vehicles. Not unreliability, but the reason why vehicles break down. I'm gonna go ahead and take this on the back road. Nice and clear. Beautiful turn signals. I love the sound. It has a really nice door ding when you close the doors. Mercedes almost engineered this vehicle perfectly. For the year, I think this was a well-made, proper vehicle. Haven't had any issues with it yet. Right here, we're gonna come to a complete stop. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it into sport. Show you how it is a little zippy in here. We got a 200Z right here. Very nice. Go and get to the back roads right now. It's a beautiful drive. Beautiful. Solid brakes on here. They have an option for sport brakes all around. I don't think this car was optioned with that. The dinging, if you do hear any dinging, it's my jack in the back. Unfortunately, I didn't tie it all down. Other than that, this thing's been, it's 2025 right now, almost 20 years. With no major issues. Just the average hoses, little gasket leaks, nothing major. And sway bar links. But all those don't really need to be taken care of. You just got to look over them a little extra. I love the two-tone interior they have. They have these in most cars if it's not black. It's a dark brown with a light tin. You got a garage opener mode up here, 3 of them, 3 settings for them. They have a beautiful, I'll show you guys, a rear shade visor for the rear end. Heated seats out of this C280, surprisingly, with a non-electrical seat. It's got a heated seat here. Beautiful telephone options. AC runs colder than the Arctic, to be honest. This thing gets about 21 miles to the gallon in the city and 30 in the highway. It's pretty good for commuting, especially for an 06. That's super good. I got some 4 cylinders that make that kind of MPG. Go ahead and pull in here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this beautiful option right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a rear shade there now. Has been equipped in. Turning radius on one of these, it's not the best, but it'll definitely make it. This thing's got very long hoods with a beautiful hood ornament. That nostalgic Mercedes hood ornament. Like I said, this thing is zippy. I couldn't really tell you guys the 0 to 60, but this thing does not have the air ride suspension like some of the E-Class and S-Classes do, but the suspension on this is top notch. I'd say one of the biggest competitors in the, I would say #1 in the Euro industry for suspension. Reliability of the suspension is it's a different story. But the suspension alone, very, very nice. The heated seats, they work just great. They got 3 modes in them. This guy's gonna pull out. If I keep my head mount on, you guys can see some silly drivers like that. And it's just such a peaceful ride. Not much road noise. Just you, the car, and the experience. That's all you really need. Beautiful scenic views. A 7-speed transmission coming out of an 06. One of the best feelings ever. Perfect gear ratios. You can really rev the car out if you want and it'll feel very powerful, or just drive it in comfort mode. You'll still get the power out of this. Just feels zippy all around, a lot of torque. Beautiful stopping power. We can do a nice little 0 to 60 here. This wouldn't be full throttle down, but man, you really feel everything go back in your seat. Zero to 50. Everything just flew backwards. This thing is zippy. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in comfort and relax from here. Things that trip me out about Mercedes is they always have their temperature gauges go a little bit above. Luckily they number these in. So this is a little above 80 degrees Celsius on the coolant temps, which is perfectly fine. Relatively, you want to stay in the 170 to 190 mark in Fahrenheit. A lot of classic cars coming out tonight. They got options to drop down the rear headrests. They're already dropped although. They have a tow option, so you don't waste any miles or run the car up on miles. Yeah, that's all I really got for this car. Beautiful car, well made. I have really zero issues. Very nice and quiet, relaxing. Definitely a really good first car to get, or even a last car to get. This is super reliable, super good. Like I said, 444 all the way through with almost zero problems. Well, with zero problems, minor leaks. I wouldn't truly consider those as problems, but yeah, other than that, well put together car. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.